Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I decided that we were going to do a watch along to the season finale, series finale of Keeping Up with the Kardashians. So if you're down, stay tuned and let's get into it. She's such a vibe in life, Courtney.
Conversations about what I would need in order to even think about getting back together.
But are you okay living your life like this? How long is this going to be? Seriously.
Should I finish my sentiment?
No, I really need an answer. What is going
I'm
to
just
happen?
trying to talk to you.
But first I need an answer because you're not going to get...
Pause. Literally, Courtney's such a vibe in life about just the fact of how she lays out her boundaries and really sets the tone, the narrative for people not to, harass her with invasive personal questions. But Kim is such a typical Libra here, like pushing her just to get, the answer of what's going on with her and Scott.
Get it. But are you attracted to him? I just want to know the
He's
basics.
obviously handsome and funny. No, I just didn't know. His walls are paper thin, by the way.
It's so funny when Courtney was saying that, she's like, Scott's obviously handsome and funny. It's almost like those words were like scripted in for her to say. Like it just didn't look natural.
They are. But all I'm saying is, it's the playing the victim, and he isn't taking any accountability for himself, so he's not able to grow. I just feel like I'm really over it with my family enabling Scott because they don't know all of the details.
Been there.
When Scott and I broke up, I set certain boundaries with him. I told him, I'm not just sitting around. I'm living my life, and you're working on you. And, you've never been better. But you're so inconsistent that I need to see if, you can be consistent. Scott's made so many major, life improvements, and he's such a great dad.
This is just being a person.
I'm really proud of him. But the biggest
slap.
thing is just having consistency. So I just think him playing the role of the victim, I just can't have it keep going on and on.
Would you ever just say to him, hey, it's never going to happen?
But I don't know that it's never going to happen.
She's saying it's never going to happen right now until you can show me for 1 year you can
get your shit together.
Right.
But that's never been able to happen. Well, you guys usually agree with him, and you're like, yes, Courtney, what is she doing? Why isn't she taking it seriously? You've changed so much.
This is so true. Watching every single season of Keeping Up, I can't recall a time where Scott has consistently stayed, A-okay. The longest run was with Sophia, but again, that was with Sophia. And to me, that wasn't natural. He was only how he described earlier in this season, when you're first with someone, you'll do anything because it's that puppy love stage of love and stuff. So you're willing to do more and say that you're willing to do more, sacrificing and compromising because you're so head over heels for that person. You know what I mean? So I just feel we haven't seen Scott stay consistent for a year, and it's so annoying. It's so true. Could you imagine if you're a Courtney and your whole entire family is pushing you to get back with your baby daddy who cheated on you several times, was emotionally and verbally and also physically abusive too, not to her, but he definitely acted out in ways that would totally ultimately lead to a domestic dispute case in real life.
What do you need from us? To stop agreeing with them, because that's not true.
Okay.
I put it back on him and say, the things that I've asked of you to do since we broke up have not been done. My point was, if he ever says it to you guys, just feel free to say that one thing and end the conversation.
Honestly, I'm sorry you feel like that, especially from your sisters, and definitely that's not our intent.
Oh my god, Chloe's face, like, not trying to hate, but really it changes with every angle, and I don't know if it's just like makeup or whatever, but it's crazy.
All, and we'll both do better, and you're right, 100%. You are.
Thanks. I mean,
She
I
looks
want
cute
him to
there,
feel
though.
supported and be able to
We'll
go
still
to you
support
guys.
him, but
I
there's
just
a
think
way
the best for him is to put it back on him and learn to be accountable.
I get it.
As I've had my own situation.
Oh yeah, where Kim says that Courtney has to have a talk with Scott. I totally agree, because I feel like Courtney hasn't ever really expressed herself to Scott in the way that, like, she's like, well, I don't know, actually, I can't say that, we don't know what goes on behind closed doors, so never mind, scratch that. But to me, if she hasn't, but I'm sure she has, because wouldn't you think, but we can't assume. But I feel like she should have a talk with Scott, saying like, we're definitely not going to get back together until you show me that you are good on your own for 3 consecutive years, by yourself.
Have a conversation with John.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I think Chloe would be so much more happy with herself if she would just accept the fact that she, wasn't a true Kardashian. Like, there's no way in hell that Rob Kardashian is her father, but that's fine. I think she should just accept it, embrace it, and learn to love whatever her true roots are. It's crazy because sometimes I look at Chloe and I definitely do see like African features to her, but then I do also feel like she does totally look like that hairdresser that Kris Jenner used to get her hair done from, who, it was about the same time she was sleeping with a tennis coach. Anyways, she reminds me of that guy, like that could be her dad, but then I do see like some black features to her, but whatever, either or, she looks beautiful, but I feel like she should start just embracing who she is.
Now I have all my
Who she
girls
really
here
is,
to celebrate the final family vacation. And
She's
it's
hiding under all this makeup and these different looks and all these filters because she's not happy with herself. And then Tristan doesn't help that either. Oh my god, Kylie looks so filled up.
I'm definitely grateful and blessed that we have these memories.
Kim and Kyle's are best friends now. Okay, literally, how many people are in black?
I have the best memory of everything that happened. Yeah, me neither. Just because we were younger, I feel like, you know what I mean? They were older than us. I mean, yeah, makes sense.
Ready? Okay, Kylie, go.
So if I...
No, you can talk. We got this. That's all I can say is we got this. Courtney! The only one I'm scared of is Chloe, but I'm not scared of Chloe at the same time. I hit her! I fight her all the time!
Hear them say, we want you to be with our sister too.
Then you can say that to them too. I've been asked to do this, I haven't, so it's not happening.
That's what I like about Courtney. Like, that's how I am in life too. Like, you just gotta be straight up and forward and honest with people, whether it sounds cute or not. People like hate me for it sometimes, but what can they really say to you? I'm sorry that you're right. She's right. People don't take accountability anymore, which is wrong. People like to sugarcoat everything, and it's terrible. Chloe's afraid in this episode.
Camera versus camera. Come here.
Oh, no, this isn't keeping up with the Kardashians. This is keeping up with the kids.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go do that.
Bye, kids.
Okay.
We are look boring. Do you want a light panel?
No, I look gorgeous.
Okay, good.
Throughout this Tahoe trip, I am still working on my time capsules, but I'm just trying to find appropriate times for each person.
What are a couple things that make you the happiest?
Pause. Is that what they're gonna do next? Keeping up with the kids? Because if you think about it, they're all at that point where they don't really want to film their personal lives anymore. And it looks like they're all kind of like spacing out and kind of doing their own things and stuff. So why wouldn't they want to do keeping up with the kids? I also feel something is gonna happen with like the Barker family, like Travis Barker and his kids, because his kids are at that age too, and they're like just coming in to that age, and like his son's doing his whole music thing, and I don't know what his daughter's up to, but probably some like modeling and, you know, product endorsement stuff type thing. So it makes sense, but that's just crazy keeping up with the kids. Like, really talk about selling your children many times over.
Those nails and don't like poke an eye out.
There's nothing I can't do.
Like, you can't do that.
No, I can't. I sure can't.
Wow. Is that all filler, Kylie's face?
Happen to you in the next 15 to 20 years. I hope I have a. How's Boston?
It's good. I mean, the weather's been great. Everyone's been welcoming. It makes me happy.
So I.
Everyone's been welcoming. I'm so sure, Tristan.
So many things just.
I just have a question. Like, what do you guys think he does it for? Like, do you think Tristan stays along for the clout and the fame? Like, what? Because what other reason would he stay? Because it's not that he wants to spend quality time with True. Because why wouldn't he have done that with, you know, his first baby moms, with his son Prince? You know what I mean? Because that doesn't make sense to me. Or he does do that to his original baby moms, but we just don't hear about it. You know, we don't see it, we don't hear about it, which would mean that Chloe's and Tristan's whole interaction is kind of like an attention grab on both sides, you know? I don't know. Leave your thoughts in the comments.
You did. Tristan is right. There's not a
Like, he's typical Jamaican, Canadian, Jamaican. Like,
place to live, so it's the perfect time to move to
poor
Boston.
Chloe. Like, I'm just used to that type of attitude, you know, from where I'm from originally, but Chloe's not. Chloe is not. She's from Calabasas. Like, poor girl. That's why she's falling for it every time. That's why she's stuck.
Hey,
Uh-oh,
I'll show
yes.
you, Mom. What were you guys talking about? I could hear through these walls.
When? Last night?
Yeah, well, I could hear you and Chloe and Kim and everybody talking.
So,
Well, there it is, people.
Those decisions
Do you guys see
are
the difference
what
between,
years
like,
work done.
Quartz and Kim's body? Like, when they were getting into the hot tub, like, Kim's body looked hard and silicone-y and, like, structured, whereas Courtney's looked natural and, like, jiggly, like, naturally flabby, but, like, tight, you know what I mean?
What is
this is like who I am. You know, this show made who we are. And I'll never take that for granted, and I'll never not respect that and not be grateful for that.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Woo! Love you. Cheers. Love you.
Cheers. This talk. Penelope was super in production. She's not over to the camera in the face right now. The trip was really amazing, and I just feel so grateful that we've had this experience. But I just really want to enjoy the last few days of filming. So I'm ready to get home.
Thanks for watching, everyone.
true because I have to make sure that things are set up and all put together before I.
It's so crazy to think
The
that,
pandemic,
like,
it really can make or break you, and I think with Tristan.
I've been
and myself,
watching
it
this show.
Forced us to have somebody.
Not even since it came out, because I was like still kind of young, not really into that. But I've watched this show over and over and over
Now,
again.
best friends, I go to him for like anything and everything. And I definitely am more open to the idea of a future with me and Tristan. We're in Boston.
Spirit, we champion hate.
Yeah, oh my gosh, for sure.
I wonder if like Chloe got in the car and like did a real check real quick to see if there's any like hair ties, hairs, or anything that's like out of the ordinary in his car. I think she passed. What do you guys think?
Where do I look? Home, worthless class.
What?
I failed. I failed.
No.
This is really annoying. I feel bummed. Like totally bummed.
I wanted that miracle. I believe in miracles.
But it's okay.
It's a great fresh start. You're gonna do it. What, you take it in June, you said? Or
Yeah,
July?
June. Now I have to take 6 weeks off. This is such an exciting time and I can't wait. The idea of what happiness looks like is an amazing surprise. I have no regrets. This was like the best decade and a half of my life.
Is going to bring that I have a grateful heart for all of our fans and all of our followers who have been so loyal. Thank you. Just thank you. It's like offensive.
Welcome to a sit-down 20 seasons in the making.
I gotta finish. I'm also business.
For the first time ever, I'm grilling the Kardashian Jenners. Why is the show coming to an end?
We're all feeling a little overwhelmed. We've done it for so long.
What people don't know is you said to me, I'm gonna put you in a car, no one will find you, just leave. And I'll take care of it.
Wow. Do you think you owe him an apology?
Absolutely.
Do you think your relationship might have turned out differently if you hadn't shared so much of it?
Probably, really. But I think the substance abuse was the deal
That was
breaker.
pretty irresponsible.
So do Courtney and Travis have your blessing? When Tristan first cheated on you, how did you know it would be done again? Chris, have you forgiven Caitlyn for how she treated you?
Oh, I can't wait for the tell-all. That looks good. Ooh, well, thanks so much for watching, you guys. I hope you liked the Stella video. I guess we won't be able to do it again because keeping up is over, but let me know what you thought about the final episode down below.